Hey guys, GoldeeJR back with another live stream of ECU Dynasty. Last time we defeated Tulane 40-9, and Georgia defeated Kansas State 38-41. So both teams had big wins over ranked opponents. And now our first game in the SEC will be against the Georgia Bulldogs. That's not easy. I mean, last time we played Georgia, they you know, what's it called? Beat us badly. So this is going to be a humbling experience, or we'll finally get our revenge for what happened last time. Alright, let me look. What year was it that we lost to Georgia? Season 5? Yeah, it was Georgia. We got blown out by them while they were wearing the black jerseys. Then I said the reason we lost was because it was basically a home game for Georgia, which sounds like Ohio State fans. Let's see. Got some commits in here already. Matter of fact, 6 5-stars already. That's very good. If you didn't know that. I could probably schedule some visits at this point. And you probably could go all in on this guy now. Let's start with visits. George Ficken, he doesn't have any visits. So let's do week 8 against Florida because that's the same tier opponent. So we need to do, well, we can do either conference prestige or championship contender. Doesn't really matter. He already has a visit. We'll do Percy Board on week 8 too. Next is Mr. Gold, and we should be able to do his in week 6 against Kentucky. He's got a complimentary visit, so we'll do Tevin Bolin this week as well. This Florida game is going to be pretty big. We got a lot of things riding on it. We're going to have 4 players coming in for this Florida game. Alright, I guess we can use the rest of this to look for more other players. We can probably get Trindon. If we start now. Oh. We'll add this gem as well. This free safety. Should I start looking for a punter now? I mean, why not, I guess. We'll add 3. We're not going to look at them yet. I just want to make sure I know that I'm going to have them on the board. Okay, there's a couple of gems I can still go for. But they have pretty, set races already. I might be able to come back for Mr. Oh, I don't want a QB, though. I mean, I could get him. Looks pretty good. Why not? It's not that I don't want a QB, it's just that. Well, $55 for him. Still not going for too many players, but the main thing is that we get these guys. Not, I mean, we could end up with 9 5-stars if this goes well. All right. Pineda in the biggest game of his career. We're a higher overall team, but we've seen his lose to teams that are only slightly lower overall than us before. Game of the week, number 1 versus number 3 SEC matchup. Let's see what we've been wearing. White and yellow, and then all white. So we'll do white and black this week. I haven't worn the white helmets yet, so we'll do that. And they'll wear the regulars because, you know, Georgia doesn't got many alternatives. Let's get this dub.
Welcome everyone to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Whoever wins this game has a clear path to the college football playoff and the SEC championship game. I'm not saying that the loser can't make it, but this would be a good start. They have a 90 overall QB, Tim Sawyer. Not fast. He's a field general. I'm assuming he's very accurate. Decent running back, Hakeem Wentty. She might be Quenty. I'll say Quenty. He's not too good. Receiver core, very fast. 299 speed players. Dan Thompson, Dante Locombo. These are some names. They're all white, so this is very Georgia-like. Same for the tight ends. Well, no, we've got Mr. Block over here. I don't know if he's white. I don't know if he's black either, though. Their tight end's a 92 overall. Still tight end university. O-line is very good. Maybe Tobin can have a field day on Landon Collo, though. D-line, very good as well. Linebackers, oh man, this team is... I don't get how we're a higher overall than this team, really. I mean, their safeties are weak, but their team is filled with 90 overalls. This is going to be a tough game. In between the hedges, can ECU get their first win against Georgia? All right, Pineda, let's see what you can do. I tried to let the ball go, but I think either of those were crushed anyway because the inside guy also got passed. Matter of fact, let's look at what just happened. Because I see the inside guy just... And I decide to hold it. I mean, who is this? Is Brewer? I mean, you can't get beat that quickly to start the game. Second and 13, Pineda doesn't like any of his throwing options. He's going to run, and he's across the 25 and out. Just behind the mark to gain. It'll be 3rd and 1. Handoff. Lampkin has the first down. This drive will continue. This crowd is the toughest to play against in the country. And that's an incomplete pass for Pineda on his first attempt. Bruce Lamp, 15.5 career sacks. Not too bad. I don't know how old he is. I wasn't paying attention to that. Immediate flag is Lampkin. Has a good game, but it's going to be retracted because of... Was that the tight end or was that Heinrich? Of course it was Heinrich. He's very close to getting benched. He just is old. He had 3 penalties in 1 game, man. Play action. Pineda has a man, but he's hit as he throws. Georgia sends 5, and we had 6 men blocking, and we still couldn't pick up the first. I mean, we still couldn't pick him up. Look at this. Look at the left side of our line getting absolutely murdered. It wasn't even the blitz. They sent 6, actually. And everyone else blocks except for these two for long enough, because Bowling got beat, but he gave us enough time to throw. I mean, Flowers. Flowers gave us enough time to throw. These two did not. Offensive line already killing this drive. I don't know if we're going to be able to call play action. Pineda looking for a man. He's got him. What a catch. That's the backup tight end. I can't remember his name. It's like McKinley or something. I can't remember. I have to look. That's a huge throw by Pineda. It's Ramsey. Ricky Ramsey. Yeah, okay, I remember it now. I mean, this is not an easy window, but he fires it right in there. Great catch. Reaches for the first down on 3rd and long. We're not silencing the Georgia crowd yet, though. It's just a catch, and nope, it's dropped by Lampkin. He had it in his hands. That linebacker is going to be a problem. He's got 99 zone at linebacker. We've got Addison in. Lampkin's already tired. Give, and linebacker once again all over it. He might single-handedly make us punt on this drive. Is it impossible? Okay, I think he understands the route. Firing it to Lampkin. He drops it again. 4th and 9. We are forced to punt. Gotta stop throwing it to him if he's not going to catch. The punt by Cookis is away, and it is returnable. And he's down at the 22. That's where Georgia will begin their first drive. Sawyer's having a great year. Has his team 3-0. Playing in their first SEC game, I think. It's a run. First down run doesn't do too well. It'll be no gain. The last time these teams played under Goldie Jr. as head coach, it was a blowout in the college football playoffs in Georgia's favor. He's taking a deep shot on 2nd down. Intercepted by John Doolin. I'm not entirely sure what they were looking for. Wait, shouldn't Conrad be back? He is, okay. But I think this is just an underthrow by Sawyer. I mean, he's got him. He's got space. But it's completely underthrown by the QB. ECU will get the ball back at their own 32 after the first turnover of the game. Pineda, handoff to Lampkin. He can only get... Actually, he'll give him no gain on that one. Empty set. Short pass for Israel. That's a first down for ECU.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
This is definitely the toughest defense Pineda's played in his entire career. The give to Lampkin. It's a nice carry. His best of the day for 8.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play.
Second and short. Lampkin wants the outside again. He'll get it, but he'll only get a yard. Third and very short. Hey, no, okay. Handoff. Addison this time has the first down, still going to the 32 in Georgia territory. Huge first down for the Pirates. Lampkin back in the game, and that is not a good block by Moreau. A loss of 2 on the give. Their linebackers are murdering our team right now.
Great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen.
Okay, I don't know why read options aren't working. I let go, and he just didn't give the ball to Lampkin. It'll be 3rd and 13. We fire. Flag as Moreau is just short of the mark. This one is coming back. Another penalty. They only happened for us, despite the penalty slider, being on both. It counts for both teams, but it only affects me for some reason. 3rd and 23. We're just fighting for field goal range at this point. We try to get it out, but it's a great defensive play by the linebacker. Once again, we are punting. And it's deep inside the 5, and I click touchback. I think did I not click, what's it called? Backspin? I did. It just said, nope, you're not doing a backspin, sir, so that's nice. 1st and 10 for UGA. And he's got a man. It's caught! And his speedy receiver out to the sideline. Makes a move and gets to the 31 in ECU territory. Their first completion of the game goes for 49. And the running back breaks a tackle from Carney. And here goes the Georgia offense. And there's a sack! Mark Cortez gets in there from the blitz. Loss of about 8, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
Nobody picks up the middle linebacker on the blitz. He gets the sack.
And they'll have the chance to throw, but he won't get it off in time. Another sack. This time it's John Grenard, the senior. Georgia's going to punt from the 35. Their kicker is, I would have to either go for it or punt it too, because my kicker can't hit from that deep. They have a freshman kicker that can't hit from 52. That's pretty bad. But yeah, they're just gonna punt it. Not a great punt. 1st and 10. And it's a screen pass here, caught by Israel, who's still our slot receiver, because I keep forgetting to move Major there after every game. I like Israel, but Major's just better at the slot.
But if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And it's an option. A speed option, and Lampkin gets the first. We're nearing the end of this first quarter. The game is still scoreless. And yeah, we're just going to go to the second quarter. 0-all in this defensive SEC matchup. Will anything change in the next quarter? We'll find out very soon. Difference is we've been able to run the ball. They haven't. We have 3 third down conversions. They have 0. I mean, sure, it's a tie game, but we can see which offense is being more consistent to this point. I can't even hot route. And Pineda to throw. Fires downfield. It's caught. Rayshawn Lampkin to the Georgia 37. Great throw again by Pineda. And now it's a toss. Lampkin again. Gets a decent gain. Blown up for a gain of 5. 8 men in the box for Georgia. Pineda keeping up the pressure. Motion man Major. They give it to Major. He's bounced out and brought down for a huge loss. Heinrich injured. That was just bad. This Georgia D-line is murdering us. Their linebackers and D-line's making this very hard. Third down, firing it for Moreau. Almost intercepted, and we can't hit. Oh, no more Heinrich. Oh. Yeah, we've got a punt from the 37. And the punt is away for Cookus. And the punt is still just free, but it's down at the 15. Neither team has a good kicker, so neither team can kick these seemingly hittable field goals. Cookus and their guy does not do, not Cookus. Troop and their guy do not have the power to hit those kicks. The carry by the quarterback gets a first down. And it's another carry, but this time the running back can only get 2 because of Marcordes. Sawyer looking to throw. He's got a man short, but misses him. 3rd and 8. It's not like him to miss an easy throw like that. But they're forced to throw on 3rd down. He fires out of bounds and incomplete. Georgia will punt once again as this game remains scoreless. Holiday to return. And it's a decent one to the 37. As we're still looking for the first points. Even a field goal. Come on, guys. And the crowd finally quieting down a little bit. Fired short. Caught by Major. Big first down to the Georgia 45. And they have 2 men on Major. Double coverage is kind of crazy this early in the game, but smart head coach over there, he knows Major, if he gets open, he's going to make a play. 2nd and 3 now. Pineda just throws it quickly, and he gets it out to Doring. He's inside the 25 and down at the 22. Field goal range for ECU. And they keep it on the air as play action. He wants Moreau, and Moreau wants the end zone. He'll find it. Touchdown, East Carolina. We put up the first points of the game as Troop's kick will make it 7-0. Now Georgia's on their back foot. They need to make this game a game again by tying it up. Whoa, oh, we're beating Georgia. We're not the same team that we were in Season 5. We're a lot better. Oh, QB keeper again, but Grunt is there. That's what we need to see from our D-line. That was a first down if he wasn't there. Instead, it's only a gain of 3.
So it wasn't a negative play, but this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Motion man. It's a run, and he's down in the backfield. TP13 is the first man there, and he'll make it 3rd and 8.
Up front, linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another
3rd down. They fire it, and it's an open man. He's got it to the 44. Is that the first 3rd down conversion for Georgia? Because it might be.
all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, look at the
And a quick throw knocked away by Atkins.
play. Brings up 2nd down.
He's taking up the role of Stanford, him and Tandy. 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun.
And they'll throw. He has time, dumps it off, and there's a 1st down. Gain of 10 is just enough. Got to get pressure on plays like those.
For a 1st down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
And it's a short throw. Tobin in coverage knocks it away. All right, the senior, who probably isn't going to get drafted because of his overall, but he's the ECU sack leader all time. So, and it's a short throw again. This time they break a tackle. 1st down again for UGA. Doolin's got to bring him down.
Here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense, and being able to have a balanced attack.
And it's a quick carry, but Atkins read it like a book. Loss of a yard, and they continue to struggle on the ground.
The 8th play on this drive.
Nearing the 2-minute warning, here is 2nd and 11. From the 35, their tight end in motion.
They look to throw it here on
And he's immediately pressured on the screen. The pass seems to be batted down. An incomplete 3rd and 11.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long.
They need to get to the 24. It's another screen pass. This time it's caught, but he's short. Georgia will be forced to kick a field goal and make it a 4-point game.
4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team.
The freshman from 44 drilled it right through the middle as Georgia closes the gap a little bit.
Everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points.
And now East Carolina looks to up the score, make it a 2-score game before halftime. Holiday passes 25 down. Oh, no, passes 20 down at the 22.
East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's
Pineda hands it off. Lampkin, another nice gain. That'll be 8 as we head to the 2-minute warning.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close.
Georgia will get the ball after the break, so ECU's looking to put this a little bit out of reach before the break. Pineda dials up play action, and he's hit as he throws. Incomplete. Georgia dialed the blitz, sent 6. It'll be 3rd and 2.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one
Movement from ECU. They throw a screen. Lampkin makes the catch, and Lampkin just short. Georgia calls a timeout. It'll be 4th and inches. We know how aggressive ECU is. Not surprised that they're going to go for it here.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches.
Pineda trying to get them to understand the call. It's a stretch run. Lampkin's got it. This drive continues.
Down to the 35.
Looks like they wanted to get an inside run in there, but they couldn't hear the call over the boisterous crowd, but the play works out anyway. And now Pineda wants a deep pass. Doring, one-on-one coverage, and they're going to throw a flag on the incomplete throw.
A flag on the play, so check that out. Defense.
And it's on the Georgia defensive back. They call pass interference. Let me look at this. I mean, it's just, I don't know, man. He dives onto him. The ball seems like it's overthrown. Unless you want to say because he slowed up and that's why. I mean, if you're gonna say that the reason they called this flag is because he slowed up, so Doring couldn't keep running, that's the only argument you have for it to be pass interference. I don't know if I agree with it, but ECU at the 50 now, quieting the crowd once again. And he wants his man. It's Israel. Great defense, but he still comes up with it. To the 38 they go.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
There's some movement, but no flag. And that's just a bad decision. Dropped. The interception is dropped by their star linebacker. You need to pick that off. Thrown right to number 6. He can't hold on. Instead of Georgia football, it'll be 2nd and 10. Pineda on play action is going to run. And he's got the first down shoved out of the bounds at the 27.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback.
1st and 10. Now they're finally in field goal range for Troop. Pineda out the pocket again. And he just throws it. No, I meant to push no, I pushed the wrong button. Intercepted. He got his interception back. Tried to throw it away. Instead, I pushed square. I didn't even know where square was. I tried to click throw it away. And then Pineda throws the worst pass maybe of all time. Jumps in midair. I don't know what Pineda was thinking, but Georgia football. With 51 seconds left. They're going to be forced to throw. They've got a wide open man. 1st down. Terrible coverage by Atkins. I mean, that was terrible. They're going to throw. It's a screen. They're trying to get out of bounds. And he will. No, they say he will not. Georgia calls a timeout. They have 1 left. This will be 2nd and 5 at the 41. And he's sacked. Carney's there for the 3rd time. The Georgia Bulldogs quarterback is brought down for a loss, as it will be 3rd and 10. And he's won somebody and just too far. It goes out. I mean, the receiver goes out of bounds, and Georgia will punt from their own 36. With 30 seconds to go, Holiday will return. And he takes a couple of hits. 25 seconds for ECU. And it's a reverse, and Doring goes nowhere. We'll call timeout. Second and long. And once again, no blocking. Georgia seems content with letting it go to halftime. And I am too. 7-3. Bulldogs get the ball after the halftime show in the first SEC game in ECU history against number 3 Georgia.
Everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
All right, it's halftime. Stats time. Still a very low-scoring game. So, Pineda is 9 of 18. I did not know we threw the ball that much. 141 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Lampkin, 10 for 31. We've been struggling to run the ball with him. I mean, this Georgia defense is really tough to play against. Addison's doing pretty good, though, with 3 carries and 23 yards. Israel's our leading receiver with 33 yards and 11 yards per carry. Only receiving touchdown is by the tight end, Isaiah Moreau. No sacks allowed yet, but we've seen some pretty poor blocking by a few different players. Leaders in tackles so far is Mark Cortez and Hawkinson with 4. Few sacks by Carney Garrard and Mark Cortez. Interception by Doolin. Offense need to step it up because our defense has only allowed 3 points all week. How's Keaton cold? He literally hasn't done anything. And their return is not great. Down at the 11 is where Georgia will start their drive. And it's a quick throw. Ooh, nice catch. Getting a 7 on first down. Sawyer. Both QBs started with 50% completion percentage in the first half. And they've got a man. It's caught. What a good catch and throw. Almost intercepted by Hawkinson. But, I mean, that's just a great throw. On 1st and 10, Sawyer has a man in motion again. Another RPO. They hand it off this time. A loss of a yard thanks to Conrad. Welcome back. Has season-ending injury last year. And missed the first 4 games of this year. At least he gets to play in the SEC. And he's sacked again! Barry Carney for the 2nd time today. Great coverage. They couldn't find anybody. That's a coverage sack right there. 3rd and 24. They're going to have to throw on 3rd and long. 1-on-1. And it's incomplete. Great defense by Atkins. Georgia will punt. Holiday will receive as they'll punt from their own 25. And not a great return. It's a great tackle, though. ECU now for their first drive of the half. Give to Lampkin on first down. Spins off a tackler, and he's off to the races. 30, 25, brought down at the 23. Touchdown saving tackle made there. Georgia is reeling as they're backed up. ECU can now score, make it a 2-score game. And they have a man, Moreau again, down at the 1. And now all of a sudden, Georgia on their back foot, backed up from the 1-yard line now on 1st and goal. Handoff, Souza leaps over his own lineman for a touchdown. Thank you. Souza got some airtime on that one. 14-3. Now they're in a spot where Georgia needs to score. They do not want to give ECU the opportunity to make this a 3-score game. And the return down at the 14. Nice tackle by Nick Dukes, the wide receiver. The question always is when a team wins a national championship is if they can do it again. Sure, it's 2031. Back in 2021, Georgia won back-to-back under Stetson Bennett at QB. And now ECU's looking to do the same thing, but with a different quarterback in year 2. Sawyer on 1st and 10. Has an RPO. He's got an open man. Speedster up past the 50, down at the 47. That's why zone is so scary, because they can get those free chip yards off of screens and short passes. And then I think it was another one there, but it feels like every time he tries to run the ball in RPOs instead of throw it, the ECU defense is there, so maybe he should just stick to throwing the ball. Another motion man. Play action. They throw it to the motion man. The running back cuts back in. He'll get a decent chunk, but it'll still be 3rd and 6.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
3rd down. He'll throw. He's got a man. Doolin beat. And another broken tackle from the number 0 on Georgia as they're up to the 20. Now they're in a spot where even if they have to kick a field goal, at least it'll be back to a 1-score game. They run it. TP13 and Mark Hortis, the linebacker duo's got him. That's probably their best carry of the game. A gain of 10 there. It'll be 2nd in inches. And it's RPO. They hand it off, and Max Atkins there in the backfield. The safety will make it 3rd and 4.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
3rd down. Only 4 to go. Sawyer to throw. He's got time. No, he does not. Brought down for the 3rd time by Barry Carney. And he's just had that the offensive lineman's number all week long. Their offensive line's really good, but number 60, it's a double team between him and 62, and he splits it. No one open. Actually, you could argue that he needs to get the ball out to this guy, but by the time he gets open, already being chased down. There's nothing Sawyer could do. Georgia will be forced to make it an 8-point game. The kick is up, and it is good. Definitely not chip shot. ECU will get the ball back with an 8-point lead. Dukes will return the kick. He's got space. Dukes all the way to the 31. Not bad at all. Screen pass tipped and incomplete. Gotta do better, man. Who's that, Bolin? Bolin, why are you blocking him? Block the edge rusher, please. Actually, because it could be a run. He can't block the edge rusher just in case it's a run, but it's an amazing play to tip that pass. I can't even blame him, actually. I'm not going to. Wildcat formation. Lampkin on 2nd and 10. We'll keep it. He'll run. There goes Lampkin again. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown. That guy has absolutely massive forehead in the crowd. But, Lampkin, just amazing blocking. Avoids the outside linebacker. Great block there by Pineda, the quarterback. You can see here blocking 2 players at once. Not you. Pineda's got number 11, I guess. He gets pushed back, but it's enough for Lampkin to have wide open space into the Georgia end zone. ECU offense starting to turn up at the right time. 15-point game. Don't return this one. Oh, they're going to return it, and it's not going to... Oh, never mind. Look at the explosiveness. I mean, still would have been better to wave because they would have been at the 25 instead of the 21, but trying to get Georgia some momentum going. Sawyer needs to score a touchdown here. They hand it off. Oh, broken tackle from Carney. Quenty not having a great day, but the last 2 carries haven't been too bad. They'll throw. It's play action. He wants somebody downfield. One-on-one. Intercepted again. John Doolin, the speedy cornerback, off to the races. Brought down by one of those fast Georgia receivers at the 35. Stop testing him. It's not been going well.
Offense back out there trying to get something going.
Pineda starts the drive at the 35, and they'll be moving back immediately. Another flag on the Pirates, the third today. So there's been 3 holdings on ECU and 1 pass interference on Georgia. So there's been a fair share of penalties. Can't say it hasn't affected the game. Especially because the pass interference call was kind of, wasn't a great call by the refs. But Lampkin nearing 150 rushing yards. And it's a quick throw for Doolin. He needs to make a man miss, but he can't. He'll only get 1 on the reception. It'll be 3rd and 14. And now he's in motion. And they just dump it off to Doolin. 4th and 9. They sent the blitz. I didn't want to fumble or throw a dumb pick. Heading to the 4th quarter with a 15-point lead against the number 3 team in the country. Georgia fans still here. They still believe they can come back. They have 4 rushing yards. That's the difference in the game here. They cannot run the ball. They're forced to throw it, forced to make mistakes, throw interceptions, get sacked. But speaking of their offense, they'll be back on the field here as Cookis has to punt from the 35 to the 25. And the return man breaks a tackle, brought down to 34. Sawyer needs something, some way to get into the end zone. And they just dump it off as the pressure got to him. Despite it being a 3-man rush, Georgia still being pressured, and just an injury. One of their very fast and quick receivers is going to get out of the game. But knowing Georgia's recruiting, they're probably going to have a guy ready to get on the field. And they dump it off again. Caught. That guy is 92 yards today. 3rd and 3.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbound.
And it's a short throw. Caught. Down at the 48, and he just hit 100 yards. Okay, this blitz worked last time. Let's see if we can get it working again. Play action. He's got time to throw. Fires it across the field, and he dropped it. Doolin is balling out. 2 interceptions. Now he just got a pass deflection. 2nd and 10. It's like a screen pass. It is. Great tackle by Richard Conrad to make it 3rd and 7.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And they will he throws. Carney is there again. Him and Doolin competing for defensive player of the game as they're forced to go for it on 4th and 7. They've got to throw it. They know that. ECU does too. From the 49-yard line, he throws and it's caught. He already's back in the game. And he makes the grab for Georgia to the 24.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field.
And they throw it to the running back. He's got room, but a great open field tackle by Atkins. Only getting a 3 when it looked like it could have been a touchdown. Handoff to the running back. The backup there gets, just behind the first down. It'll be 3rd and inches. They need this. They can't sell for a field goal with only 6 minutes to go. And it's given and shot down by Tobin. 4th and 1. They have to go for this.
I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run.
They hand it off, and he's got it. Atkins was firing in like a missile, but they just get the first down. We're nearing 5 minutes to go in this very long drive. Short throw across the middle. Great move. Down at the 6. Here it is, ECU. Are you going to bend and not break, or is Georgia going to punch it in for the first time today?
Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back.
They throw it short. He's just down, but he doesn't get in the end zone. First and goal as time continues to tick.
That trademark arm strength. The Dogs looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
And they hand it off. The running back is in for a UGA touchdown. One score game with the extra point.
Extra point.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be careful.
And they can't block it. 8-point game. Georgia is forced to trust their defense.
And it costs you.
Which team will fall out of the top 5? I'm assuming. One loss is early in the season.
Inside the 5.
Moreau down at the 17.
Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense has back out on
Georgia can't even allow a field goal. They need to get the stop before that time.
last possession.
Lampkin breaks a tackle. Lampkin, first down.
Move the football up to the 27.
He is taking after Wicks right now because he is just running through opposing teams. Maybe one of the best run defenses in college football, and they're getting shredded like cheese right now.
Balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that.
First and 10, Lampkin has a blocker. Lampkin all the way past the 50. Spin move to the Georgia 46. Nearing 200 on the day. Another huge first down.
Chris, it makes you wonder with under 3 minutes to go in this game.
They know what we're doing. They cannot stop it as we're going to waste this time.
A little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Give McCarron breaking tackles as well.
Second effort. He's brought down, but his pass
They cannot bring down these players.
Call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
first down and 10.
This will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Hand off to Lampkin. He's still going into Georgia territory at the red zone down at the 13. And that might just do it.
Right side of that offensive line.
Because they get the stop. It's a kick, it's a field goal.
To the well. Pounding
And it's a 2-score game with less than 2 minutes left.
tight end. Seeing
Lampkin still just breaking tackles. Down for a loss there, though.
Calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Lampkin over 200 today.
Second down for this offense.
In his biggest game of his career.
Play to the outside.
And Lampkin just going to take the yards. 3rd and 10.
Now a timeout taken.
No reason to throw the ball. Just make them use their last time out.
Much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Lampkin gets to the middle of the field. That's a great job by the young running back to get to the middle of the field. Make sure it's a chip shot for your kicker.
Organized and preserve as much
And now Troop in his senior year to make it an 11-point game against the Dogs. His kick is perfect. 11-point game with 1:40 to go, I think.
to the lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off.
Yep, 146.
At least 3 points up on the board.
Georgia needs a miracle. Quick touchdown or field goal, and then onside kick.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right
Sawyer
field.
has to throw.
Adjustments.
Oh, wide open! Caught! But he stays in bounds. That's not what they wanted. At the 47, 130.
First and 10, he'll look to throw it.
And he's hit as he throws. Incomplete. The rushing man is John Grenard.
Rush there on first down. Offense facing a second and 10. Quarterback drops back.
And he's got all day. Can't find anyone. Fire short, intercepted! The first of his career for TP13. And that is all she wrote. ECU gets maybe their biggest regular season win in history. Their first SEC game, they walk inside the Hazards, take down the big dogs.
I think this group has
and continue their undefeated season.
This year, they clearly have talent to be able to work.
Lampkin, well-deserved player of the game, but don't forget about Carney. Don't forget about Grenard. Don't forget about Doolin. All players that were crucial on that defensive side of the ball. Hey, don't forget about Pineda either. He played a clean game. Nothing better than looking at your stats after you whooped the number 3 team in the country. Pineda, 12 of 22, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He did what he needed to do. Lampkin, 19 carries, 260 yards, 1 TD. He had them Genty stats. Good game for Addison on the ground. McCarron had that one good carry. And Stills also had a rushing touchdown. No one really did anything too crazy in the receiving game. We did not need to throw the ball much today. O-line locked in the second half, I'm not even going to lie. 9 tackles for Atkins and Mark Cordes. 3 sacks for Carney, 2 TFLs for Atkins. 2 interceptions for Doolin. INT to seal it for Petoitua, a.k.a. TP13. Troop hits his only field goal he needed to hit. Great defensive win there. Still, no one can drop 20 on these ECU Purple Pirates. And we level up. Did anyone watch that and decide to commit? Yes. George Ficken, Robert Gold, Cortez LeCount all commit. Up to 8 5-stars. Man, y'all are watching us beat Georgia and still caring about pro potential. Carney wins SEC Defensive Player of the Week. And I'm assuming national, because SEC is the best conference. And now we've got played 4-0 Kentucky. They're 83 overall, but we've seen us lose. What? What? Oh, because, okay, I thought that was the top 25. I'm tripping. They're just 2-0 in SEC already. Never mind, ignore me. Georgia only falls to 8, which is fair. They lost to the number 1 team in the country. So now the only 5-star who hasn't committed yet is Percy Bohr. Which he might not even commit because Alabama's got a visit coming up. Pretty insane class right now, not gonna lie. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time for our second SEC game against 4-0 Kentucky. Adios.